beer pong? The words make my stomach twist with nerves. But I'm not about to admit it out loud, especially not with Trevor right beside me. I'm game. How does it work? Drew cheers at my response. But next to me, I can feel the anxiety radiating off Trevor. He probably doesn't think I can handle this. I'll show him.
Every time Drew or I sink a cup, one of you has to remove an article of clothing.
She licks her lips at Trevor.
And vice versa.
I shrug, trying to look casual. Sounds easy enough. Did my voice just squeak? Oh, I hope not. As Drew and Tilla finish setting up their cups, Trevor puts a hand on my arm.
I don't think this is such a good idea.
I swing angry eyes his way. What isn't? Playing strip beer pong? Or me coming to this party in the first place? His jaw clenches.
That's not what I mean. It's not that I don't want you here, or that I think you don't belong.
He pauses to rub a hand over his mouth.
You're a sweet girl, Martha, and most of the people here are not. I don't want you to get hurt.
It's a nice sentiment in theory, but it only makes me more upset. I'm 21 years old, just like you, Trevor. I'm not some delicate flower. And if anyone has hurt me here, it's you. Crap. I didn't mean to blurt that last part out. Trevor's chest expands as he sucks in sharp breath.
How did I—
Luckily, Drew interrupts before he can finish.
Trevor, let's face off.
He tosses a ping pong ball to our side of the table. Trevor catches the ball easily and sets up against Drew. I can tell he's tense. But when they both throw the ball, it's Trevor's that goes into the cup. Drew just shrugs good-naturedly.
That's what I give for going against the quarterback. You guys are up.
Drew tosses another ball to our side of the table, and Trevor hands me one. His voice is a heated whisper in my ear.
How did I hurt you?
Shh, I'm trying to concentrate. I'm stalling, but I also really am trying to concentrate. I've never thrown a ping pong ball into a cup in my life. I awkwardly aim and then toss it into the air. And to my utter surprise, the ball sinks into the cup. Yes! Trevor blinks once, his lips twitching with the ghost of a smile.
Nice shot.
He sets up and, with much more skill, sinks his own ball into a cup. Drew frowns.
Looks like you two make a good team.
I expect Tilla to be upset, but she just smiles. We all watch as she slowly shimmies out of her shorts, leaving her in just a bathing suit. A bathing suit that's 10 times sexier than mine. I try not to let it bring down my confidence, but with the way I'm already feeling, it's hard. The balls are thrown back our way, and we set up again. But Trevor stops me this time.
Martha, please answer me. How did I hurt you?
I stare at him incredulously. You know how.
No, I don't.
I scoff and then lower my voice so only he can hear me. Trevor, you literally said no thanks and ran out of my room when I asked you to, I can't even say it. He jerks back in shock, mouthing wordlessly. Tilla interrupts before Trevor can respond.
Hello, it's your turn. Hurry up. I don't have all day.
Thankful for the interruption, I shoot the ball quickly. But this time I miss. Trevor throws his ball, and again, he makes it. It's Drew's turn to take something off. And he takes full advantage of the situation. He pulls his shirt over his head in slow motion. Tilla cheers him on, but he stares at me the whole time. And yeah, though his body is kind of a masterpiece, I can barely suppress an eye roll.
All right, our ball. Hope you guys are ready to get naked.
He flexes before he shoots, which makes the fact that he misses even more hilarious. But Tilla makes hers. Before I can make a move, Trevor whips off his t-shirt. I want to stare at each and every one of his muscles on display. But I'm too mad to even look at him. It's our turn again, so Trevor shoots. But I can tell he's not into it. His shoulders are tense, and for the first time, he misses. I set up and miss too. Tilla sneers at me as she sets up for her next shot. Of course, hers goes in, which means that I have to pay the price. It's my turn to take off an article of clothing. So I take a deep breath and remove my sundress. I can hear Trevor breathing hard beside me, but he barely looks my way. Thankfully, Drew misses his shot. But after Trevor and I both miss, Drew makes his next one, Trevor bends down to take off his shoes. I look down at my bare feet. Ugh, why did I take off my sandals? Trevor, clearly upset and not into the game, misses his next shot. When he turns from the table to look at me, I can tell he's bursting to say something. There's a look in his eye I haven't seen before. It rattles me so much that when I shoot my next shot, the ball flies over the table and rolls into the pool. Tilla laughs especially loud, and I feel my face burn. But Drew holds up his hands.
No big deal, Martha. Don't worry. I'll get it.
After he takes off, Tilla gets distracted by a friend, and Trevor takes full advantage of our moment of privacy. He steps closer so we're inches away, facing one another.
Martha, when I left you like that last week, that was me trying not to hurt you. I left because...
I hold up a hand to interrupt him. Can we not talk about this anymore? Living through it once was embarrassing enough. I got your message loud and clear the first time. You're not into me. Trevor looks at me as if I'm the crazy one.
You think I'm not into you?
What else am I supposed to think? You said no. Trevor's face flushes.
It's not that I didn't want to. Trust me. I really, really wanted to.
His gaze rakes over me, and it raises the hair on the back of my neck.
Listen, the truth is, I think you deserve better. I'm just some guy with a reputation for one-night stands.
I put my hands on my hips. You don't get to make that decision for me. It's my body. I can almost see his temper rise.
I know that, but after getting to know you last weekend, I care about you now. I worry about what happens to you.
I glare up at him. Well, I'm giving you an out. You don't have to worry about me anymore. He blows out a ragged breath and drags his hands through his hair.
I don't want an out.
I laugh without humor and point a finger in his chest. I prod his muscles with each statement I make. You don't want an out. You don't want to sleep with me. So what do you want? Trevor stands up to his full height, his face more intense than I've ever seen it.
You. I want you.
I get right back in his face. Stop lying to me. You turned me down.
How many times do I have to tell you? I didn't sleep with you because...
Save your breath, Trevor, because I already know why. You think I'm awkward and weird. Trevor's jaw drops open.
That's not it at all.
Am I too studious then? Were you worried everyone would find out you slept with a nerd?
No, I like that about you.
Then why? Is it because I'm...
It's because you're a virgin.